talking about really complex concept. Let's go. Okay, everybody's ready? Yeah! Oh my God, it's crazy. Thanks. So let's talk about iExec and confidential computing. First, we started in we don't care. We don't care about the iExec history. The important thing is how much you can win during this hackathon. 6K split in 3 bounties. First prize, second prize, third prize. And we've got a special one, the surprise prize. You didn't win the main track, but your project is really cool, your idea is really cool, you can even win something. So let's talk about data protection. Usually, we are protecting data at rest. It means encrypted and stored in a server. Or we are protecting the data in transit through different networks. But the real problem is protecting data while in use, when a software or an application need to process the data. It needs to see the data in plain text. It's exactly why when some malicious attacks comes in. And it's exactly where confidential computing comes in. Wow, it looks kind of scary, a lot of technical terms, but basically it's a hardware-based technology. It's an hardware-based technology, and thanks to specific chipset called Intel SGX and TDX, we can create an enclave. It's an isolated part of this chipset where everything that happens in it remains totally private and confidential. It's TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. So isolation, enclaves isolate the computing process through a physical partitioning, and attestation reports. It's our 2 main key features. Attestation reports verify the trustworthiness of the remote execution. And if we zoom into the iExec TEEs, we've got 2 amazing things running inside this TEE. We've got database, where you can store any kind of secret, anything you want. And we've got iExec application. It's application able to run in this confidential environment and able to process any kind of data privately. And there is different use case, and I'm going to talk about it. So you know now what is confidential computing. It's an hardware-based technology on the left. No, on my right. Sorry. And we combine it to the blockchain. And it gives birth to decentralized confidential computing. Why the blockchain? Because it enables builders to create ownership through NFT creation, tokenization, and we can set some governance rules. That's pretty cool. And it sounds a bit complex, confidential computing. So what we've done, we created 2 tools, Data Protector and IAP Generator. Data Protector enables builders to protect, manage, and monetize data within the Web3 ecosystem. And IAP Generator, you can, with this CLI command tool, create a privacy-preserving application on your computer. You can customize it and then deploy it on our network. And speaking about network, I think you probably recognize this logo. Last year, the last hackathon in Rome, we have been on our sidechain called Belcour. Sidechain, you are a bit isolated, but now we are on ETHRome. That's pretty cool. So you can use our privacy tech on ETHRome. Crazy. So let's talk a bit about our tool. Let's check Data Protector. Data Protector, it's a simple SDK. Just run npm install, even better pnpm install, and you can use this, wait up, special effect, bim bam bam, yep. Sorry, I lost my mouse here. Okay, got it. Let's make a demo. I'm gonna protect a data. And for this demo, I will protect a mail. So as you can see, you run just npm install data protector. You can import it in your project. Then you will be able to call any method available. And I will protect the data. And for that, I will protect test. Right. Test. Let's protect the data. You're gonna assign a first ticks and a second one. Okay, perfect. Your data has been protected, and what you've got in return, it's a blockchain address. Okay, cool, but what happened under the hood? Special effects. Special sound effects. So first, when I clicked on protect my data, the data has been encrypted by a symmetric key. This key has been dropped in a database running in this enclave. Okay, first step. The encrypted data has been stored on IPFS, but you can use r.io, our partner, if you want, if you prefer. It's an encrypted data, so it's not a problem even if it's on a public, decentralized public storage. And finally, we are calling our smart contract data protector. It will create an NFT with all the metadata linked to your wallet. So it means you are owning this data and you can set some governance rules by using grant access method. Okay, I've got a protected data, that's amazing, but on its own, it's totally useless. I need to authorize someone to use it. So I will authorize Armando. So Armando will give me his wallet. Not now, it's a demo. So what I'm gonna do, I will grant access. Let's check the grant access method. The first parameter is the protected data. Okay, cool, with the protected data address. We've got one, perfect. The second parameter is the user, the Armando wallet address. Perfect, I got it. Oh, and there is a mysterious third parameter called authorize application. Because, okay, I've got a protected data. I authorize Armando to use my protected data, but he needs a special application if we want to keep the chain of trust. So he will use an iExec application. So grant access and successfully granted. And you might think, okay, what is an iExec application? An iExec application, it's an application able to run in a TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. So I protected the data, I authorize Armando to use my data, I authorize an application able to compute this data. At the end, Armando can use this application to process my data in a private way without being able to see the data. That was a really long sentence. You can ask questions after. So we've got the second tool, IApp generator. This tool, it's a CLI command tool, and you can bootstrap an application. Where is my mouse? Okay, and I will do it right now. Okay. Perfect. Let's go. It's, by the way, it's Warp terminal. It's a terminal with AI. It's amazing. You can chat with your terminal. It's crazy. I love it. So you need to install the package IApp generator. So you can find it in the documentation and in the booting guide. I could launch a timer just to show you how it's fast. Ready? Go. IApp init. Perfect. No demo effect. Perfect. Let's find a name. Urbe. It's the name of my application. Perfect. I want to code in JavaScript. Okay, let's pick JavaScript. I want to use the easy setup, the Hello World one. The Hello World one is pre-set up to compute protected data. Okay, that's done. And you say, what? What happened? Something magic. Let's go in cd urbe, up, code. All right, and on your computer, you've got too much. An iExec application. This application there, it's a simple one, really simple. This application, you can customize it in your way you want, and then you can deploy it on our network just by running iapp deploy. So you can customize it like, oh yeah, do something crazy with AI and what, crazy stuff. Okay, you've done it. And let's run iapp deploy. You will need to just add a Docker hub token. Everything is explained in the documentation. Or you can come to the booth. And basically, this application will, in this private environment, will get a protected data. It will get the key able to decrypt the data. It will compute the data. And this code just add hello world in the front of my protected data. It was my mail for the demo. So the workflow in a nutshell, it's easy. Like, no. I keep it mysterious, like that you will have some question at the end. We've got a lot of different use cases, such as Web3 messaging. It's a way to send an email to an ETHRome address without knowing the email. Like, you come to the platform, you protect your email, you authorize the platform to use your email, you authorize Web3 mail to use the email, and in this private box, Web3 mail will be launched. When you trigger it, you will get the mail, encrypted mail, decrypt it, launch the mail, and disappear. Content delivery, it's a way to send and monetize data in Web3. And we've got a crazy one, like amazing one, but it's not the topic of this hackathon. Confidential AI. Confidential AI is the merge between our technology and AI. It means you can run AI model in this enclave. And we've done some crazy stuff with ELISA OS. It means you can train and you can use data with AI in a private and confidential way. That's pretty cool. And since everybody is using AI, I'm coding with Cursor, with Warp, we are available on Context 7 MCP server. MCP server, what is it? It's basically you can set a MCP server in your IDE, and then you can chat with him like, okay, can you do a crazy project with iExec? And at the end, you just need to add use context 7. It will get all the information in the documentation, and it will help you a lot. And talking about helping you a lot, everything in the Bounty guide, I really took time. I'm a builder, I'm a developer too, and I took a long time to write the more detailed Bounty guide. You've got, okay, what is confidential computing? What is confidential DeFi? And it's exactly the topic of this hackathon. We've done confidential AI. We know we can do it, but what we want to explore to this hackathon, it's adding a privacy layer in the decentralized finance. Oh, and you say, oh yeah, that's a good idea, but what kind of? Surprise, we've got everything for you. So, you already know the reward, and we've got a step-by-step guide, like really a step-by-step. If you are still asking yourself, like, I didn't get a clue, or what he's talking about, what is confidential computing? We've got a step-by-step. Step 1, the front end. Step 2, IApp building, how we build an IApp. Step 3, how to pay a beer to Martin, because he's really cool. No, sorry, manage access to your protected data. And deploy and everything. And even if with this step-by-step guide you don't understand, come to see me at the booth. with a beer. And even better, like we know in hackathon it's pretty boring to code some front end with Tailwind and Cursor. So what we've done some starter. Next.js, React, Vue.js, it's up to you. You just git clone. We are using Reon, Privy, and Reon. So you already got a login, logout, wallet stuff. And you already got data protector included in it. So you need to understand what happened behind in the code for sure. But it's already done because it's a standard thing. And then if you need some idea around confidential DeFi, we've got a bunch for you. So star here rating reflect priority. It's what we would like ideally see built during this hackathon. But if you are doing a 3-star and it doesn't work, it's better to do a 1-star and working perfectly. It's only idea. You can imagine whatever you want about privacy and DeFi. And then, what else? Okay, so prerequisite technical, you don't need that much. You need a Docker Hub account, you need Docker. Why Docker? Because when you will deploy your iExec application, it will just create a Docker image, drop it on Docker Hub, then this image will pass through a codification. It's a framework making this application compatible to TEE, and that's all. Yeah. We are on ETHRome, so you need a faucet for sure, you need LLC, and we are providing everything, again, in this guide. You've got the faucet, you've got some warning, be careful, some stuff, and yeah, that's all, I think. Let me check the last slide. Yeah, starter, you know everything, and whoa. That's me. Thank you.